Welcome everyone to today's discussion. Our topic is something incredibly important in all relationships and social interactions. How to maintain respectful dialogue, and how can the philosophy of Stoicism help us achieve that? Stoicism, with its focus on virtue, reason, and living in harmony with nature, offers powerful tools for us to foster respectful dialogue. By understanding and applying its principles, we can navigate disagreements with greater composure, clarity, and effectiveness. Setting boundaries, clearly communicating what's acceptable and unacceptable. Behavior, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Our own actions, thoughts, and reactions are within our control. Meanwhile, the actions and reactions of others are largely external factors and beyond our direct influence. So, how would a Stoic apply this? Focus on your own conduct before engaging. Ask yourself, am I approaching this conversation with a calm, rational mind? Am I prepared to articulate my boundaries clearly and respectfully, without anger or aggression? Virtue as a guide. Communicating boundaries is an act of justice and prudence. It's just to protect your own well-being, and prudent to prevent a discussion from devolving into unproductive conflict. Premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum. Mentally preparing for potential disrespect or boundary violations allows you to react with a calm and reasoned response, rather than an emotional outburst. You can anticipate how you will calmly state your boundary if it's crossed. For example, if someone consistently interrupts, a Stoic approach would be to calmly state, "I would appreciate it if you would allow me to finish my thought before responding." This is a clear boundary, delivered without emotional charge, focusing on the behavior rather than attacking the person. Finding common ground. Identifying shared goals and values to bridge differences. Stoicism teaches us to recognize our shared humanity and the interconnectedness of all rational beings. It emphasizes cosmopolitanism, the idea that we are all citizens of the world and part of a larger community. So, how do we apply this? Focus on universal reason. Stoics believe that all humans possess the faculty of reason. When seeking common ground, appeal to shared logical principles and the pursuit of truth. Empathy and understanding, though not necessarily agreement. While Stoicism cautions against being overly swayed by emotions, it encourages us to understand the perspectives of others. This isn't about condoning harmful actions, but about recognizing the underlying motivations or beliefs that might lead to different viewpoints. Focus on the good. For Stoics, the ultimate good is virtue. While you may not agree on specific solutions, you can often find common ground in shared aspirations for things like fairness, well-being, progress, or resolving a problem for the benefit of all. For example, in a disagreement about a project approach, a Stoic might say, "Our shared goal is to deliver a successful project. Let's discuss how each of our proposed methods contributes to that common objective." Avoiding personal attacks. Focusing on the issues at hand, not attacking someone's character. A cornerstone of Stoicism is the distinction between judgment and reality. Our emotions often arise from our judgments about events, not the events themselves. Personal attacks are often rooted in judgments about another person's character, which are ultimately external and beyond our direct ability to change. So, what would a Stoic do? Discipline of assent. This Stoic discipline involves carefully scrutinizing our impressions and judgments before giving them our assent, agreement. When an impression of another person arises, e.g., they are arrogant, a Stoic would pause and question whether this is an accurate and useful judgment or merely a fleeting impression that could lead to unproductive conflict. Focus on externals versus internals. Another person's character is an external that we cannot directly control. Attacking it is futile and counterproductive. What we can control are our own responses and our focus on the relevant issues at hand. Practice self-control. The Stoic virtues of temperance, self-control, and courage, facing difficulty with reason, are vital here. It takes self-control to restrain an angry retort, and courage to remain calm when provoked. For example, instead of saying, "You're always so disorganized, that's why this isn't working." A Stoic would focus on the problem. The current process for X needs to be streamlined to improve efficiency. This addresses the issue without resorting to character assassination. By integrating these Stoic principles, we can cultivate a mindset that not only facilitates respectful dialogue, but also promotes personal tranquility and effective problem solving, even in the face of disagreement.